What is high blood pressure? What is high blood pressure? In this video you will discover 1. What is high blood pressure? 2. What everyone needs to know about high blood pressure. 3. How to lower your blood pressure quickly. 4. What are the causes and the symptoms? And what are the best treatments? These tips will serve you all your life. So, please stay to the end of this video. It's worth it. High blood pressure explained. What is high blood pressure? High blood pressure is a rise in pressure exerted by circulating blood on the artery walls as a normal response to stress and physical activity. However, if this pressure remains persistently high, the high blood pressure as it is called, it can overwork your heart and arteries, making arterial disease, heart attacks, and strokes more likely. Blood pressure measurement. Medical practitioners record blood pressure as 2 values, the systolic, the pressure of the blood as it enters the aorta from the heart, and the diastolic, the pressure when the heart ventricles relax between beats. It is measured in millimeters of mercury, mmHg. High blood pressure, or in other words, hypertension or high blood pressure, is defined in an adult as a blood pressure greater than or equal to 140 millimeters Hg systolic pressure, or greater than or equal to 90 millimeters Hg diastolic pressure. However, a blood pressure reading above 140/90 indicates hypertension and is considered abnormal at any stage. High blood pressure effects. Coronary heart disease, leading to heart attack and stroke, is the main harm that can be caused by high blood pressure. Hence, we can realize the fact that high blood pressure can easily play with the lives of man. Can it happen to me? High blood pressure can occur to both children as well as adults. However, people above 35 years of age have a greater chance of being attacked by high blood pressure. It is most common in African Americans, middle-aged and elderly people, obese people, heavy drinkers, and women who take birth control pills. People suffering from diabetes mellitus, gout, or kidney diseases are also prone to high blood pressure. Is there a genetic connection? Yes, high blood pressure can also run in families. So if your parents have a history of high blood pressure, try to keep an eye on your pressure. It may arise due to your genes. High blood pressure can also be contributed to high stress and tension levels. Therefore, it is important to reduce stress if there is a genetic connection to high blood pressure. Get regular, brisk exercise and eat a healthy diet. Check your pressure regularly and take necessary steps before it damages your heart. What everyone needs to know about high blood pressure. High blood pressure, or hypertension, is a major public health problem that affects up to 1 in 4 Americans. There are 2 types of high blood pressure, primary hypertension, and secondary hypertension. Primary hypertension accounts for 95% of hypertension and has several contributing factors. Secondary hypertension, obviously the other 5% of hypertension cases, occurs when there is a malfunction in one of the body's organs or systems. Primary, or essential, hypertension can be attributed to a variety of factors. Roughly 30% of cases can be attributed to genetic factors. For example, high blood pressure affects more African Americans than Asians or Caucasians. In addition, you're twice as likely to suffer from high blood pressure if either of your parents had it. The majority of people with primary hypertension have a particular abnormality, increased stiffness or resistance in the peripheral arteries, the arteries farthest away from the heart. These peripheral arteries are crucial in providing oxygen-rich blood and nutrients to all tissues and organs of the body. This rigidity is present in those patients whose primary hypertension is related to genetic factors, lack of exercise, excessive salt intake, and aging. The exact cause of this hardening is unknown. Treatment of high blood pressure involves evaluating certain lifestyle factors and making suitable modifications. Obesity. This is common with patients with high blood pressure and becomes more prevalent with age. Obesity is definitely a contributing factor in high blood pressure because the heart has to work harder to deliver blood to supply the excess tissue. Also, obese people with high blood pressure have a greater rigidity in their peripheral arteries. In addition, obesity highly correlates with a tendency for the kidneys to retain salt. Therefore, a proper weight loss routine may aid in lowering blood pressure. Exercise. Regular exercise can help decrease high blood pressure in the long term. Research shows that the more you exercise, the more you decrease the blood pressure, although the benefits of lower blood pressure deriving from exercise appear to occur much more with aerobic exercise than anaerobic exercise such as strength training. Smoking. Although smoking is not directly associated with the development of high blood pressure, it does increase the risk of other complications such as heart disease and stroke. Ironically, some smokers may potentially have lower blood pressure than non-smokers because the nicotine in cigarettes causes decreased appetite, which can lead to weight loss, which, in turn, leads to lower blood pressure. Alcohol. Drinking excessive alcohol, over 2 drinks per day, may double your chances of suffering from high blood pressure. How to lower your blood pressure quickly. In most cases, the secondary diseases that follow the high blood pressure manifest a long time after hypertension and its symptoms appear. To provide treatment for hypertension and to lower blood pressure quickly, it is significant to discover its existence in the beginning phase before it can generate extremely bad harms to the other organs in the body. The fact that the people are more aware of this problem and they are conscious that they have to lower their blood pressure quickly, and also the publicity made for the screening programs that can detect high blood pressure in a very early stage, contributes to the favorable results in the treatment of hypertension. The lowering of blood pressure quickly in the beginning phase can lead to a decrease in the risk of stroke, heart attack, and kidney failure. To lower the blood pressure quickly, patients who are pre-hypertensive should change their lifestyle. And this becomes more important if we take into consideration the fact that it hasn't been proved yet that medicines lower quickly blood pressure for these patients. For the treatment of high blood pressure, in order to lower blood pressure quickly, it is necessary to note the blood pressure reading. To quickly lower the blood pressure that is higher than 140/90ths of a millimeter Hg, people have to modify their lifestyle and take the right medicines. For the people whose diastolic pressure stays at a borderline level, which is under 90 millimeters Hg and constantly situates above 85 millimeters of mercury, more aggressive treatment is indicated for lowering quickly the blood pressure. There are cases when the borderline diastolic pressure generates end organ harm, which in most cases related to systolic hypertension and some factors that can increase the risk of cardiovascular diseases, and particularly at the patients who are older than 65 years, who are smokers and have hyperlipemia and diabetes. To lower the blood pressure quickly, no matter the phase of hypertension, the patients can begin with any of the distinct classes of medication with the exception of the alpha blocker medications, because they can be combined only with another antihypertensive medication and only in certain medical cases. Some patients who need to lower blood pressure quickly at times have coexisting medical conditions, in which situation a certain class of antihypertensive medication or a combination of which may be considered as the first approach in the treatment of hypertension. The fundamental reason behind this is to assure a lower blood pressure quickly and at the same time to treat the coexisting medical condition. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button to receive more like it in the future. If you liked this video, share the love and give it a thumbs up.